out this morning. I had a nice evening, well, pretty nice evening last night. The weather was just absolutely perfect. Lots of critters running around, and one got into my food bag, so I have a little hole on the side and lost a couple of Mary Jane candies and tore up some plastic bags, but thankfully didn't eat more than that. And then actually when I went to bed, it was about 8 o'clock because I got here so early and I just want to get some good sleep. And I thought I might be alone. I think it was about 8:30, 8:45. I heard another hiker come up and get settled in the shelter. And then about 11 o'clock, two more came in. And unfortunately, all three of them were chatting at 11 o'clock at night. And then one of them set his alarm for 4 a.m. and hit snooze. And then it kept going off. And I think it was finally like 5:15, 5:30 before they all kind of headed out. So not the most restful night, but again, the weather was beautiful and just perfect temperature and just nice campsite, nice evening. So I'm feeling pretty good, ready to go. Hopefully 11.2 miles today. I'd like to go a little further than that if I can. I'm just not sure how my feet will do, and just have to take it as it comes. The good news is I don't have any big climbs for today, so I'm hoping just it's a real pretty walk, hike around a few of the lakes, and who knows, with it being fairly level and just a lot of little ups and downs, it could be lots of rocks and roots. Sorry, I just saw some critter fly by. Anyway, it could be lots of rocks and roots, but I just don't know. So I'm gonna get hiking and find out. I've been hiking for about an hour, and I've definitely had a little bit of a reality check. More steep ups and downs than I expected. I sat down for a quick little snack break, and the light was shining through this beautiful little spider web. I'm taking a break here at Little Swift River Pond. There's a campsite here, which is nice, and there's some boats, but as you can see, some of them don't look very seaworthy. So anyway, I guess in the past these have been here for hikers to take out, but I don't think I'd want to take one right now. And there's a piped spring right there, getting fresh water versus having to do the pond water. And the pond is really pretty. So I'm going to get some water and sit and take a break, and then I'm going to continue on my way. I found myself a lovely little lakeside lunch spot. This is South Pond. There's a really pretty woodpecker up there, and it's the colors that I've never seen. It's almost like a blue-black right there. There's an opening in the woods here, and there's a nice view. I believe that's Saddleback, which I'll be climbing tomorrow. The squirrel right there has something to say. What is it, buddy? Kind of hard to see you, but tell us what you think. Really? You sure? Okay, I'll make sure everybody knows. Bye, squirrel. I am just a little ways from the Piazza Rock lean-to, my destination for tonight. I've had a good day hiking. Got my 11.2 in. Made good time. It's not 4 o'clock yet, so we'll have some time to relax. And I did think about possibly trying to go a little further to kind of get a jump start on Saddleback for tomorrow, but it turns out that this shelter is actually 2 miles up Saddleback from the base of the mountain. So I did get my jump start, and I think at this point, particularly because I wasn't able to locate any references to stealth sites further up the mountain, I think it's a good idea to just go ahead and stop, get my rest, and be ready to go early in the morning. So that's what I'm going to do. But really, the trail has just been absolutely gorgeous today. Not terribly challenging, which is okay. Some days you need a day that's like that. Can't be on your tiptoes every single day. So I have really enjoyed it. Got a really sweet campsite for the night. That's a branch off the creek that's the water source for the shelter. And I am right here. I'm gonna love listening to the creek all night, and hopefully it'll be warm enough that I can just leave my rain fly open. This is the shelter here. It's nice. It's got skylights and a fire circle with some benches around it. And over here is a gray water pit, which is where you can wash your dishes and stuff. I like it when they designate a specific area for that. It's a beautiful morning, and I'm all packed up and ready to go before 7:30, so that's pretty awesome. And granted, it's 7:21, so I'm cutting it close, but excited. And the sun is coming up through the trees over there. And I had this campsite almost to myself last night. Somebody came in and tented on the platform in the evening, and they left out real early. But I got great sleep just sitting here next to the creek, enjoying the sounds of the babbling brook. Rested really well. At least until about 4 o'clock, and then I woke up to go to the bathroom, and I lay there thinking about all the miles I still have to do and how I'm possibly going to get it all done. It is honestly discouraging, but at the same time, I'm proud that I've already gone at least 2/3 of the trail, so that's something. And I'm going to keep hiking and just try to figure it out and do the best I can to get them all in under the wire of my 12-month mark. So that's April 1st. I might end up doing some winter hiking, but we'll see. For now, I'm just focusing on Maine. Oh, good morning, Squirrel. How's breakfast? You're not even a little bit worried about me, are you? Have a good day. My agenda today includes Saddleback Mountain, which I hear is gorgeous, and the Horn and Little Saddleback. And between here and the next shelter is like 9.2, and I'm gonna go and see how I feel after climbing 3 mountains and or at least 3 peaks on the same mountain, and then make a determination if I want to hike a couple extra miles to shave some off the next day. But coming up yesterday was relatively easy. The last 2 miles of the hike were uphill, and I believe I've got 3.7 to the peak of Saddleback, and that is 3.7 miles and 2,000 feet of elevation, I think. And there's a sign here for caves. There's a little side trail to see some caves. I'm not going to do that. Not a fan of caves. They're cool to see on TV, but I don't want to be in one, unfortunately. So anyway, that is my plan. I'm breathing heavy because it takes me a bit to warm up in the morning. I've already gone up a good hill. But anyway, that's my objective. And I'll be above tree line again. And Saddleback, I think, is the 3rd largest alpine zone in Maine, after Katahdin, of course, the largest. And Mount Abraham, which I will probably go by tomorrow. The peak of Mount Abraham is on a side trail. I think it's about 2 miles off the AT, but I'll at least be hiking up the side of that mountain. So anyway, looking forward to a good day today. Well, I found the steep section. That is right in front of me, and that is up, up, up. This is Ethel Pond. Just came up some steep climb, and it's kind of surprising to me to see ponds at such high elevation, but they're here. They're lovely in the morning. Lovely all the time, I'm sure. Here's a really cool frog. He blended in so well with the mud that I almost hit him with my trekking pole, but I'm glad I didn't. Pretty neat. I keep thinking I'm almost to the tree line, and then I turn the corner and there's another big slab of rock, so I've been going up these for a good 10 or 15 minutes, and they have definitely got me out of breath. I'm just about above tree line now. Got a mile to go to the summit, but this is just amazing. Look at those lakes of clouds down there. Awesome. Coming up these rocks, that sign is pretty clear. That way. So judging from the amazing view, you might think this is the top of Saddleback Mountain, but it's not. I've heard this is a big false summit, so I'm going to follow that AT sign way over there and keep going up the mountain. Judging from the line of cairns ahead of me, I think maybe that's the summit, but I have heard that there's more than one false summit, so I have to get up there to find out. Well, this is a mountain that just keeps on giving. I've got, I think, about 0.2 to go to the summit. It looks like where those people are, the small people way in the distance, are probably on the summit. I think I've crossed about 4 false summits and haven't seen very many hikers, but I see some ahead, so that's good. Thought I might have the whole mountain to myself. Here it is, the official summit. And wow, look at these views. The lakes are incredible. To a couple of day hikers that know the area really well, and we actually spotted Mount Washington way over there. I could literally stay here all day and soak up these views, but my next stop is right over that way, and that's the Horn. Coming down the back side of Saddleback is no joke. A lot of rock scrambles hidden in those trees. Did a lot of butt sliding, but well, I'm not down yet. It looks deceptively easy from afar, but I have a feeling that there's more of the same in my future as I head down that way. For as nice as the trail was going up Saddleback Mountain, it is horrible coming down. This is actually the better part. Just really treacherous rocks on the first half mile down from the Horn. It's really wet and slippery. Really challenging, and I'm trying to get to water, and I still have to go up Saddleback Junior up and down to get to the shelter, so it's turned into a pretty rough afternoon. The climb up Saddleback Junior has been brutal. Just all rocks, all rock climbing. But looking back, I can see the Horn and Saddleback. Lovely views. This is what I've been contending with. This and a lot smaller rocks. And then there's a little bit more to go up. And I'm crossing my fingers that going down is not as bad, but I have a feeling that it's going to be more of the same.